Have you ever opened your mouth during a conversation and immediately wished you could disappear?
Yeah, that was me.
One dumb thing slips out, and suddenly the whole room is staring at you like you just confessed to believing the earth is flat. Thank you, Gordon Ramsay. I used to think I was foolish or just shy. But really, my conversational skills were just bland. I needed seasoning. Let's be honest. You rehearse what you're going to say, overthink it, and then say nothing. If that's you, drop a thumbs up in the comments. Been there way too many times. And when you do speak, it's either about the weather or a half-baked opinion you don't even believe in. Then you walk away with your head down, replaying everything in slow motion, wishing for a time machine. But listen, you're not boring. You're not weird. You're just socially undercooked. Yes, I'm sticking with cooking references. No one taught you how to have a conversation that doesn't feel like a hostage situation. Your parents probably didn't, and that's fine. We'll fix it now. Because once you learn how to connect, you'll stop disappearing in rooms and start owning them. First, let's get rid of the biggest lie in your head. If people don't respond to me, I must be boring or wrong. That's like saying if you can't make a Michelin star meal on your first try, you're doomed to eat cereal forever. No, nobody is born with great social skills. It's not a personality issue. It's a practice issue. Conversation is a skill. So what happened? You started shrinking. You became the passenger in your own personality, sitting in the back seat like a confused Uber rider, hoping someone else would take the wheel. And now you're stuck, second, guessing every word. Should I say this? Is that weird? Do they care? Should I care that they care? And before you even get to the punchline, you delete the whole thing. The joke, the setup, your entire personality. Congrats, you just interrupted yourself mid-sentence. Here's your first big tip: stop trying to be interesting. Start being interested. 90% of people fail because they try too hard to impress. But being genuinely interested in others, that's 100x more powerful. Think of the last person who made you feel seen. Were they reciting Shakespeare? No. They asked questions. They listened. They were just present. Ask better questions, not, "What do you do?" but, "What have you been into lately?" Boom. Personality on the table. Now let's talk about your internal editor. That voice that slams the brakes on every thought before it exits your mouth. That voice is not helping. You don't need to be the smartest in the room. You need to be real. Say what you mean, even if it's awkward or your voice sounds like a buffering podcast. People won't remember your exact words, but they will remember how you made them feel. People feel safe around authenticity. If someone made you laugh so hard you nearly peed, do you remember the exact words? Or just that you laughed so hard you peed your pants? Exactly. Here's your secret weapon in stories. Not your Oscar-worthy epic life moments. The dumb random ones. Everyone loves those. I'll go first. When I was 13, my crush's sister worked at a grocery store. I avoided eye contact like it would burn me alive. She was outside collecting carts as I ran to my mom's car and tripped over a curb. I had 2 pockets full of change. Don't ask why. It all spilled. I stayed down, played dead. Of course, she ran over to help me. I'm scooping quarters while dying inside. Now, that's one of my favorite stories to tell. People connect through awkwardness, not perfection. Like the time you waved at someone who wasn't even waving at you. Gold. These moments say, "Hey, I'm human too." So how do you turn moments into stories? 1. Set the scene. Where were you? What were you thinking? 2. Add emotion: awkward, inspired, proud, whatever you felt. 3. Add self-awareness. Self-deprecating humor is magic. 4. End with a point or not. Sometimes weirdness is the point. People don't bond over motivational speeches. They bond over mutual awkwardness. Now let's clear up a myth. Confidence doesn't draw people in. Comfort does. If you're relaxed being yourself, people notice. Want the secret weapon? Listening. Talking doesn't make you a great conversationalist. Listening does. And not the kind where you're just waiting for your turn. I mean real listening. Active listening. Nod. Reflect. Ask questions. Go deeper. Make people feel heard and they'll remember you forever. Now, let's talk identity. If someone doesn't laugh at your joke, it's not a rejection. It's just a data point. You wouldn't judge a toddler for falling while learning to walk. So why judge yourself for a conversational misstep? Flop moments don't define you. They train you. Stop chasing approval. Start building skills. The 3-step conversation glow. Up 1. Micro, bravery, say something to a stranger today. Anything. A compliment. A question. Two-story bank, use your notes app. Jot down strange, funny, human moments. Practice telling them. 3. Golden ratio. Listen 70%, talk 30%. Ask questions. Follow up. Make them feel seen. You're not awkward. You're captivating. Let me say this clearly. You're not boring. You're just not speaking in your own voice yet. But now you know better. You can either shrink or show up, unscripted and unapologetic. If this helped you even a little, drop a fire emoji in the comments. Subscribe for more content that motivates and tells the truth. Speak like someone who finally knows they belong. You've got this.